Have you ever wondered how we came to understand the very laws that govern our universe? Who was the mastermind that deciphered the codes of nature and laid the foundation for modern physics? The name at the tip of that question is none other than Sir Isaac Newton. Born on the 25th of December, 1642, in a small English village, Newton's life began with a series of challenges. His father died 3 months before his birth, and his mother remarried when he was just 3, leaving him in the care of his grandparents. Some might say these hardships shaped the resilience and determination that would become characteristic of Newton's approach to science. At the age of 12, Newton was enrolled at the King's School in Grantham. Here, he began to show an aptitude for building mechanical devices, a hint of the genius that was to come. Following King's School, Newton entered Trinity College, Cambridge, in 1661. It was here that the seeds of his revolutionary theories were sown. His interest piqued by the works of philosophers like Descartes, Newton began his explorations into mathematics and physics. The year 1665 brought with it the Great Plague, leading to the closure of Cambridge. Newton returned home, and in this period of isolation, he made some of his most significant discoveries. It was during this year of wonders that he formulated his laws of motion and universal gravitation. Legend has it that the sight of an apple falling from a tree sparked his thoughts on gravity. In 1667, Newton returned to Cambridge and quickly rose to prominence. His work on optics, where he demonstrated that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors, further established his reputation as a leading scientist. In 1687, Newton published his most notable work, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica. This book, often simply referred to as the Principia, outlined his laws of motion and universal gravitation. It is widely regarded as one of the most important works in the history of science. Throughout his life, Newton held several prominent positions, including Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at Cambridge, Warden and later Master of the Royal Mint, and President of the Royal Society. He was knighted by Queen Anne in 1705, a rare honor for a scientist at the time. Newton's life was not without controversy. His fierce disputes with other scientists, most notably with Gottfried Leibniz over the invention of calculus, are well documented. Yet, these squabbles do not overshadow his immense contributions to science. To summarize, Sir Isaac Newton, born into a world where the mechanics of the universe were a mystery, transformed our understanding of the natural world. His laws of motion and universal gravitation laid the groundwork for classical physics. He revolutionized optics, deciphered the rainbow, and co-invented calculus. His work has influenced centuries of scientific thought, making him one of the most significant figures in the history of science. So, the next time you see an apple fall from a tree, remember the man who saw that apple and envisioned a universe bound by laws of motion and gravity. Remember Sir Isaac Newton, the man who changed the course of science.